Alright guys, good evening, or morning, actually. Gals, everyone. Okay, so we're going to be going through the setup for the Signal software today. I was supposed to do it yesterday, and I apologize, but my daughter was up at like 5:30 in the morning for some god-awful reason, and then I had zero time to get through anything yesterday because she kept me busy all day. Alright, so, start this off simple. Step 1, and I'll include the software so you don't actually have to download it, but if you look in the description of this video, you'll see a link to the EA. You'll need to register here. It's fxblue.com, and here, let me put that link in the description also. Okay, so that'll be the website you need to go to, and you'll just need to register here. Um, it does send some kind of verification. It's create a free FX Blue Live account. That's where you'll click. But anyway, you'll need to register. It sends you a verification. You need to verify. After that, what you need to do is email me your account name. That way, on my end, I'll be able to add you on my end so you can receive signals. On Other than that, there's not too much you'll have to do. The next thing you'll need to do is look in the description of the video and download the EA. The EA is this one right here. It's called Missing. What the hell did I do with it? Oh, it's in Dropbox. I'm sorry. Yeah. So it's called FX Blue Internet Mirror Receiver, and like I said, the link is in the description. So let me open it up so I can get to mine. I'm going to copy it, and this is basically what you'll have to do for the setup. So, crap, sorry. Copy and paste. And there we go. So you want to download it, desktop, wherever you're comfortable with it being. You want to go ahead and open up MT4 at that time. And this is after you've downloaded the EA. So download the EA from the link in the description. Then go to File and Open Data Folder. When you do that, you'll see a little something that looks like this. We're going to go to MQL4, Experts, and if you want to keep it easy, all you have to do is click it, hold it, don't double click it, just click and hold it, and drop it in, and then you'll see it in the list. And then you want to go ahead and, the easiest way I guess to do it is go ahead and close MT4 with an X. So X out or do File, Exit, whichever one you want. Close it, reopen it, and here I guess I should do that. Close it, reopen it. And this setup's going to be a lot simpler than the last one because I'm not going into anything fancy this time. We're going to let y'all control your trade size. I'm going to show you how to set that up and do it. Now if you look in your list, let's see. If you go to the Expert Advisors, you'll see FX Blue Internet Mirror Receiver. Okay, so the next part, you don't need multiple charts open. You don't need 20 charts open. You don't have to guess. Even though I'm only going to be trading for now Euro USD and USD JPY, you don't need 20 charts open. All we need is any chart. I'm not even going to open a chart that I'm trading. This is what it's going to look like on your end, not my end. Just FYI. So I'm going to pick, it doesn't matter. So I could pick some weird one. Euro NZD. Throw it up there. It doesn't matter what time frame it's on. Don't make this complicated. So open up any chart, any time frame, find the receiver, and all you have to do is left click, hold it, drag it on, or you can just double click it, add it on. I'll give a pause here for a second. We are going to go through MT4 settings to make sure you're set up correctly, but first let's get the EA set up. Alright, so the most important thing is to pick the channel, Brian MCA. That's the channel you want to subscribe to. Now, by this point, you should have already sent me your username. I do not need your password. Last time I had some people sending me a password. All I need is your username. That way on my end I can add you in, and on your end you add me in. That way the MT4s can communicate with each other. Okay, now this one, it says Forex symbol suffix. If you have a weird account, like mine is just Euro NZD right here. Nothing on the end of it. Let me see if Pepperstone has the weird ones. We'll come back to... Well, no, actually, let's do it right now. I gotta sneeze. Sorry about that. Oh, god damn. Ow. My sneeze made me cramp. US CAD. Nope, they're the same too. I know FXCM or Forex.com. It's gonna restart because there was an update. Okay, so like Forex or Forex.com has the words pro on the end of the account, and it really shouldn't matter because everyone should be on Pepperstone or FXCM. If you're not, get with me. But if you look up here and it says Euro NZD and it has something at the end of it, like some brokers have a little letter I, some of them have the word pro, then you need to add that in on the suffix portion of... Did I close FXCM? I'm not doing a very good job today. Then you need to add that in. We'll go back to it. I want to make sure it's clear on how to set this up. Sorry, that sneeze tossed me. Okay. Okay, so again, channel BRYAN, all lowercase, MAC. Your username goes here that you send to me. Your password goes to here that you do not send to me. If you have a suffix symbol, it goes here. Now, everything else, ignore all of this, we can skip. Give me a second. And I'm going to get to where the lot sizing is. Okay, so by default, it should all look like this. I'm going to go really slow and scroll through, but ignore all exit signals as false. I'm not going to cover it. Just compare your screen to mine. I'm trying not to sniffle in y'all's ear. Okay. I'm scrolling through. Actually, I can pause, so I don't want to make this too long. Okay, so lot sizing modes. This is where we are going to, you are going to focus in. Sorry, I'm trying not to sneeze. Let me see if I can pause the video real quick. I think I can. Okay, hopefully that paused and y'all didn't get a big break or anything. Okay, so let's go back to where we were. Sorry. On your end, this is the most important part because you're going to be controlling your trade size. Now, you're going to be basing everything off a 10 pip stop loss. But the one you're going to look at is cash risk equity percent. So if you put in an 2.5, that means you're going to risk 2.5% of your equity based off of, and you need to come down here to stop loss and take profit, and you're going to put in fixed stop loss of 10.0. Oops. 10 will do it. Just put in 10. So now you're locked in at a 10 pip. The maximum loss we're ever going to take is 10 pips, if that. But that's going to set up your money management accordingly. Now this is up to you. Your cash equity percent, you can trade whatever percent you want. I not even recommend, I say do not go above 5%. I do 2.5 to 3, that's it. So that's up to you what you want to do here, but seriously guys, gals, everyone, don't go stupid on this. I mean, if you put it at 5%, for me that's a little bit risky. I would stick 2.5 to 3%. I know some of you aren't going to listen either way, but cash risk equity percent needs to be what you want, recommended 2.5 to 3, but max fixed stop loss. Oh, man, I cannot talk this morning. Fixed stop loss pips. Got it out of my mouth finally. Is 10. that is going to set up the correct balance to give you 2.5% based off of a 10 pip stop loss. Everything else is stock. I will go over a few like hoity-toity things like the background color. You can change it. Right now it's set as a medium blue. Label color is white. Personally, I say leave all that. If you want to get new orders by any of this that's on here, you can set it to true, but I'm not going to walk anyone through setting up emails. Once the Slack channel is set up tomorrow, you can ask me about it, but you need to have email set up through MT4 in order for that to work. Or by alerts on screen, whatever it is. And it has settings for them. But let's review. What do we need to do? Once this thing's open by default, you need to put the channel name in, your username, your password. You need to send me your username, not your password. And then skip all the way down to lot sizing modules. Now use risk factor 0.0. This needs to be zeroed. Everything needs to be zeroed out except for cash risk equity percent. Man, I cannot talk today. Normally I'm bad, but not this bad. So zeros on everything. Cash risk equity percent 2.5. Don't get confused here because this is max lots. Skip down to stop loss and take profit and put a 10 in there. You can put max lots at whatever you want, but if you're going to be trading 10 lots, you can trade for me because you got some money. Now, if you're using a cent account, there is an option for it. I know some people might go live on a cent account. You would have to turn that on. And if you don't know what I mean, then you don't have a cent account. Other than that, I'm trying to think if we missed anything. Nope. So you're going to hit OK. Now, one of the things I would do is once it's set up, I would just hit save and go signals. And hit save. Now, for any reason you have to reload this, you don't have to go in and type this all again. It's just going to save it for you. Of course, the username and password will be in there, but it'll save it for you. So all you have to do is throw the EA on there, hit load signals, and it loads it for you. Now, it's going to say missing EA parameters. Why is that? It's because I didn't put a username and password in, and last heartbeat none, because of course I don't have the signals up and live because I don't want people digging around right now. Okay, so that gets the EA up and running. Again, this is the video that'll go out today. If you have any questions, by the end of the day tomorrow, there will be a Slack room for us. Again, on the Slack room, guys, January 9th, it gets shut down. You can ask questions in it up until that point. January 9th, not shut down, but January 9th, it gets locked down, so only I can talk in it. If you need me, you can PM me. You can ask in general. You can ask in, random. But that room will be reserved just for messages going out for people that are receiving the signals, and there will be no chit chat in it because it'll be locked down. You'll still have other rooms optional, so if you want to send me a message and say you're an asshole, you can. If you want to say hi to everyone in the other rooms, you can, but the signals room will be locked down. The other thing I was asked to do, and y'all can give me feedback on it, is there an email to go out weekly for the people in the signals group, just as an up-to-date thing. That is fine. I'll probably do that like every Friday. And mainly what they want to know is when I wouldn't be trading, and that'd be on a bank holiday. There's no trading on a bank holiday. Otherwise, I'm trading. Okay, so enough of that. Let's go into tools and options. We need to make sure MT4 is set up correctly. So we go to the Expert Advisors tab. I personally would set it up exactly as it is here. The only option you have is allow web requests to forelisted URL. You could take that out. But this would be here, and this would be here. Don't put any disable in, just for the fucks of it in case something happens. Let's make sure here. Server, none of this gets touched. Charts, don't really care on it. Since you're not going to be trading, you can drop these down to the minimum if you wanted of 5,000. Because you should not be doing anything. Oh, crap. On trade, I would click one-click trading for the hell of it, just in case. But symbol by default automatic, last used at default, and one click. When you click one click, it might ask you to hit OK. I'm just going over any little thing that might cause an issue. Enable That's push notifications, won't be messing with it. This is where the email goes in if you set it up. If you don't know how to set this up, look, I'll help you with it, but you do need to know the basic information that goes in here. F2P we don't touch, events and community we don't touch. So that sums it up. I mean, basically it's tools, options, and you just want to go to expert advisors and make sure at a minimum those two are clicked, and these aren't, and this one isn't. For me, this is for something else, but this is all you need. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about MT4. If you have any other EA running on the chart, and let's say I take a Euro USD trade, and you have a Euro USD trade open with an EA running on it, it will take over the trade and close the trade. So you basically don't be running shit on the MT4 that you want signals coming into. Last time, this is one of the things I guess I failed to mention, and I had a lot of people say, well, I was in a trade and you took a trade, then all of a sudden your trade closed in a loss because it met my stop loss requirements. No shit. If a trade comes in and you have a chart open, which you shouldn't, let's say Euro USD's open, so Euro USD's open, and fuck if I know, let's do it this way real quick. And let's say I open up a trade, I don't know, a sell right here. And this bar is this little colored line is your stop loss because whatever, it's going to close the trade for you. It's not, my trade cannot stay open if you have something else controlling the trades on your screen. So don't run any other EAs. Trying to think if there's anything else I missed that was causing issues last time. That last time was a big problem. People were wondering why trades were closing randomly because they had EAs running on their end. Again, very important, and I'm going to review this again. All you need to fill in is channel, username, password, scroll down, lot size, 0 all of it out except for cash risk equity percent, 2.5, 3, it's a percentage, okay? Then scroll down to stop loss and TEP, put in fixed stop loss pips 10. You don't have to put in 10.0, just put in 10. Make sure it's there. You will need to make sure mirror stop loss and TP changes it in there. Now, the reason is not because I'll be increasing the stop loss, is because a lot of times I will pull the stop loss in to match a previous swing low or swing high. But 10 gives you the correct trade size. This is exactly how I trade, guys. I use a base stop loss of 10 pips and I adjust it in. But that 10 pips gives me a decent enough trade size and stop loss. Okay? So if we have questions, let me know. In the description to this video, you'll find 2 things. So scroll down, look at the description. You'll see fxblue.com. That's how you get registered. You then send me your, you email me your username, and we will email it to, let's put it up here, make it white. It's going to be I guess that'll be big enough. You email me your, sorry, I'm so sniffly. Email me your username, not your password, just your email me your username to there. And that pretty much sums it up. If you do have questions, I'll be putting the Slack group together tomorrow. The email will go out. And one of the things I'm trying to do is get everyone moved over into what's called a CRM. I'm going to be using, I think it's Hub, whatever. I already signed up and added a bunch of people in. But it'll let me control the emails a little better and put them out a little more professional. Hub CRM or whatever. It's a free CRM. It's pretty nice, though. It's based off of a huge one I used to work with. But again, guys, it's a pretty simple setup. Just 1, sign up on the website. 2, download the indicator from Dropbox. It's in the description. 3, add it to MT4. Close MT4. Reopen MT4. Fill in the information. By then you should have been registered and emailed me your username. I keep saying not your password because it was ridiculous how many I got. Email me your username. Type in BRYANMCA for your channel. Just in case, we're going FX Blue, main hub Europe. That's central for most everyone. We do not want to dick around and go to the Australia hub. I'm sorry for you in Australia, but Europe is central for almost everybody. And other than that, let me know if you have questions. The Slack room will get put together tomorrow. Questions will be allowed up until, say, January 8th, and then the room will get locked down. You can still talk in general. You can still talk in random. And yes, I'll be doing a weekly email to just the people in the Signal groups on Fridays. Since I'll have the CRM, it'll make it a lot easier to do that. And again, please, guys, on money management, don't go stupid. Stick to the proper the correct money management. If you go 10% and I see that shit, I'll probably just give you a refund, kick you out. I mean, I'm sorry, I won't, but I don't want to hear whining if something goes bad and you're doing 10% of your account, because that's just ridiculous per trade. And for the U.S. traders, you can't even do it because the leverage will lock you out of it. But some of the Europeans let you have 500 to 1 and 1,000 to 1. Alright, I babbled enough. I'll get this video put out here shortly. Again, look in the description if you don't want to wait for the email. Everything you need is there, and all the information's in the video. Alright, guys, and gals, have a good one. I will be talking to you later. I'm going to say hi in Slack now. God, I still can't talk. Alright, have a good one.